Hi guys, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. Today we're going to talk about how to sell digital products on Etsy. How to list those digital products. It's a step-by-step guide to follow easily, so don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's dive right in. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna open your web browser and you're gonna go to canva.com or any other editor that you're used to using. But for beginners, I really recommend Canva. If you don't have an account yet, you can sign up for free, but if you already have an account, you can go ahead and log in directly. Now, once you have successfully signed up for an account and logged into Canva, go ahead and search for recipe and make sure that you're on the template section. Click on enter. You have many recipe templates to choose from, considering that the product that you want to sell is a printable recipe sheet like this one. Go ahead and click on this, and from here you can see below it more templates or recipe sheets. Now if you don't like any of these free templates over here, you can just go ahead and create your own by clicking on create a design, which can be found on the upper right corner of the page, and choose from any of these layouts or customize your own layout or size by clicking on this custom size. Or you can also import a file from your computer, because say for example you edited that recipe sheet using Microsoft Word, you can import it by clicking on this import file button. So for the sake of this demonstration, I'm gonna go ahead and just scroll down and look for different recipe templates or sheets, opening this one again and scrolling down and then choosing from either of these. I'm actually gonna go and customize this one, this recipe card over here. I'm also gonna check on this one, and I'm also gonna customize this one right here. So we have opened 3 different projects, which is much more time consuming to edit by switching through these tabs. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna click on add page over here and then select on this one, and as you can see, this template has been added to this single project. We're gonna do the same thing for the next one. We are going to choose this recipe card planner. From here you can see there are different recipe cards or sheets included in this single project. Okay, let's stop with 3 recipe cards or sheets. So these can be customized by the buyer, so that's what we're aiming for. So now that we have created our product, so this is the product, a bundle of 3 recipe sheets or recipe cards that the buyer can customize by themselves. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna rename this project to the digital product. I'm gonna name it as digital product recipe sheets. We're gonna go ahead and close these ones because we won't be needing them anymore. So now that the digital product has been finalized, what we're gonna need next is actually a preview image for the listing that we're gonna sell. So this will be the image that the potential buyers will be attracted with. So go ahead to the Canva homepage and look for digital product. And from here you can see different digital product templates. We're gonna scroll down and look for one that we can use. See, for example, this one. Let's customize this template and rename this project as preview. Now as you can see, I edited a couple of elements like these text boxes over here. I changed this to recipe sheet templates and changed this one to 3 customizable sheets for the user or buyer, and changed this to buy now. What we're gonna do next is we are going to remove this image by first detaching it and then clicking on backspace to delete it. And as you can see, what we have now is this blank image box over here. What we're gonna do next is we are going to download one of these recipe sheets and put it here. So to do that, let's go back to this, click on share, click on download, make sure that the file type is in PNG, and select one, deselect this one, and deselect one of the 3 pages. Click on done and click on download. Okay, so now that that has been downloaded, we're gonna go ahead and upload that here by simply just dragging and dropping it here. Now that the image has been uploaded over here, as you can see, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag this and drop it here in the image box. And as you can see, this is already good for the preview image that we will use to attract the buyers. Now that the preview image and the digital products are ready, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna create the PDF deliverable for the buyers to access when they purchase the product. So we're gonna go ahead and create a design again. So the purpose of this next file that we're going to create is it's going to serve as a manual or the guide for the buyer or the purchaser on how they're going to access and edit this template that we have created. So you can choose from any sites over here. Let's choose this one, flyer. Again, let's name it as the PDF deliverable. Edit it to your liking. Click on this, change on the background color, or we can just choose from the existing templates. Okay, now that we have chosen a template for the PDF deliverable that we will be sending to the buyer or the purchaser, what we're gonna do next is modify the elements of this so that it aligns with our product. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Start by changing this one to how to use. You can go ahead and edit this one, change it to whatever your brand name is. I'm just gonna go ahead and change this to recipe sheets. Now we're gonna start with changing this to the steps that the customers are gonna take and adding notes if you want. And then we're gonna leave this one here in case we need it later on. We're just gonna remove this. We don't have anything to put there. Here in step 1, we're gonna put to access and edit the recipe sheet. Open this link. Okay, so to share this template or editable file or project to your purchasers or buyers, go ahead and click on share, which can be found on the upper right corner of the page. Scroll down, click on more, and look for this template link. If you can see it over here, you can just simply type it to search for it and it will appear. Click on this, and what this is going to do is anyone with the link can use this design as a template. So for each click of this template link, there's a unique project that will be created for different users, which will be the buyers of your product. So we're gonna go ahead and click on create template link, and we're gonna go and copy this link. Next, we're gonna paste it here in our deliverable, and that's basically all the steps that they need to follow. Let's change this to note. Let's include a note notifying the purchasers or buyers that when you open link, you will be asked to sign in, and assure them that they don't have to worry because signing up for an account is free. And delete this element here, delete this too, as well as this one. What we're gonna do now is delete this row, do the same thing for the following rows. And for the last row, let's center this text and say thank you for purchasing. Now we're going to move this entire text box to the middle by looking for align to page and putting it in the middle. Change this to bold so that it's easier to see. This as well to highlight the word free and the word note. For this one, let's change this to italic. Okay, so that's basically it. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna share this and download it as a PDF file, PDF standard. And from here, you can see that we have our PDF deliverable, which will be the product that we will be sending to our customer or the purchaser. And we also have the preview, which will serve as the image that will attract the customers. Also, lastly, the digital product, which are the recipe sheets, which the customers or purchasers can customize by themselves. And that's it for this tutorial. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so you can tune in to the next one.